What is up, guys? Fuck. What is up, guys? What is up, guys? It's DJ Will here, and before we get started, I just want to tell you thank you guys so much for 140 subs. Well, I'm not close to that 140, but hey, I'm gonna get there. I'm just like about a couple more subs away from it. It's crazy because I was just taking it seriously like 2 months ago, and now I'm already at 100 and almost 40 subs. Like, it's crazy. But hey, look, the grind don't stop, man. All 2024, I'm taking over, man. You're gonna be seeing everything is gonna be completely just different. Yeah, but anyway, today we are gonna be reacting to Electroboom fails compilation. Now, this came up on my recommendation, of course. And so I checked it out, and the first clip, like, I saw it, like, bro, I just couldn't stop laughing. So I was like, bro, I have to do a reaction video to this because this is hilarious, man. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. Yeah, you, hey you, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you, bro. Make sure you subscribe, man, because if you like the video, why have you not subscribed yet? Come on, bro, subscribe.
Reduce the voltage to something like 1 volt because you know,
see, this is the clip that I saw right here.
Smaller than the skin, and still, if I short the power supply, I get the same 150 amps. Okay,
but no,
you can see it still sparks. Let's try it out.
See, man.
I thought I set it to 1 volt. Don't completely trust the gauges on the instruments and always double check them with a meter. Hoping that at least the capacitors are not charged anymore. Let's try them out. And you can see a tiny negative sign beside it. That means that that side needs to be connected to ground or negative.
Oh!
It's also beneficial to zap a bare board like this one and see what happens on the actual board.
Wait, what happened?
Never hold the board you're zapping with your hand because the ESD will jump to your body through the board.
Oh.
Always discharge a charge ball before touching it. Gun here simulates a human finger.
Bro, that's...
Always be careful with your tool.
This man is crazy.
Wire that I can't even feel it because the voltage is not high enough.
Is that his phone ringing or something?
Who's this?
Oh.
No, I'm not Steve. Wrong number. I feel the electricity with my finger, so I'll put it in the water. Nothing. Let's get close to
Bro, that looks very dangerous.
Nothing. Still nothing. Oh, I'm starting to
No, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it.
What is this? Oh, there's a cut on this finger and the electricity can go through it much easier. You know, the flesh under the skin is much more... So die. It's a simple device. It's a belt that you tie around your belly with a tiny device that senses your motion. As long as you move, you're okay. But if you stop for any reason, it'll zap you like a mother... You will move no matter what, or else you will feel the pain.
Nah, bro.
The device may often pulse trigger to sharp objects and it cannot be caught. Including yourself.
Oh my
The device
God.
is very simple. It runs on 2 AA or AAA batteries and has 2 electrodes on the bottom and turns on with a switch. Now if you don't move, it says... If you stop moving, it senses that and will shock you. Here.
That's super dangerous.
In some nice packaging. With this revolutionary
I think that was like a
device,
bug
with the
after or
flick of a
something like
switch,
that.
you're ready to stay on
This
Earth.
dude study
I
shocking
make this simple
himself.
circuit and I'll plug it in. Now the circuit is hot and the voltage is on the... Something you must never forget is that some capacitors, like electrolytic ones, are polarized and you must never connect them. Due to the shock and the pain, your body can react fast.
Oh.
It will contract
Ouch.
your leg muscles and make you jump.
There's no way it did all that.
The wires at this end are tied together
That's
in
being
pairs, as you
overdramatic.
can see, and each pair is attached to one of these cables, which we can plug them into the wall power plug.
What the fuck?
Please join me for the first time to hear how it sounds. And 1, 2,
No, don't
3,
do it.
4.
Don't do it. See, bro, are you kidding me right now, man?
It definitely made me sound like a
Bro,
rock
that's
star,
crazy.
although it feels more like an electric chair than a guitar. It is extremely dangerous to touch the 110 volt or 220 volt power lines. You can easily get killed. And believe me, nothing's worth touching a power line.
Yeah.
Hi, replacing the light bulb is one of the simple things to do. The first thing you need to do is to remove the broken bulb.
Not when it's
First,
plugged
you have to
up,
make sure
bro.
that the
Of
bulb is
course.
not too hot. Sometimes when you use a lamp for a long period of time and it goes through a lot of temperature cycles and the screw part is rusted, when you try to unscrew it from the fixture, the screw part can break off the glass part and gets stuck in the fixture. Just make sure you don't cut your fingers and take the screw part out.
Oh,
My
man.
finger. Good thing the breaker opened.
And just cut off all the power as well.
Don't just shove your finger in an electrical socket or fixture. Always make sure it's powered down or unplugged. And even then, always use a tool, not your finger.
Yeah.
I broke the ball. Don't buy cheap bulbs and don't screw them too tight, otherwise they'll break.
Yeah, them cheap balls, they be breaking very easily.
I guess I'll have to redo. Well, the lamp is already out, so always use a tool to get the screw part out.
Bro, unplug the thing.
Damn it, unplug. The nuts can become quite stiff over time. Rather than using your hands and put pressure on your back, you can use your foot and put your weight on the driver, like this. These screws also get quite tight and need some good force to open. Oh my god, I just hit and released the jack accidentally and the car fell over. The wheel fell right on my shoe, but I was able to pull my foot out fast.
Wow.
Always make sure your jack is mounted safe and stable and secure before working on your car. Remove the lens, you'll see the giant flash capacitor back here. Ow! Piece of shit! Apparently the flash capacitor is holding around 300 volts of charge in it and it can hurt a lot if you touch it, so I recommend you discharge this capacitor before working on the camera. Remember what goes where and store them nicely to avoid losing them. Now let's take a look at the camera here.
Oh, wow.
Mount it on the tail by piercing into the tail. Well, never pierce a hole
Bro, why would
towards
you
your
even
body.
try to
This
do
tail is a
something
little
like
bit
that, man?
tough, so I'm going to drill a hole into it.
No, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that.
Oh, do not
man.
drill, pierce, cut, or do anything dangerous towards your body parts. And if a quick research shows that different transformers work best at different frequencies. This transformer is obviously not made for the 60 Hz city power frequency. There is nothing. Is there actually a voltage?
Bro.
Well, my theory was right. Obviously there is high voltage on the secondary, but the problem is that that high voltage pulse period is so short it can create a... Wow, this is wild. You can see how far...
Oh, wow.
It's a strange pain. It's as if somebody is stabbing your finger, but the blade, it doesn't stop there. It keeps going through your veins until it reaches your heart.
That's crazy.
This gap is quite wide. Let me measure it for you.
Bruh.
Well, you know, metal is generally conductive and electrons always find the easiest path to travel. So I would never touch any high voltage with a 100-mile long metal pole. Let's look at the spark some more.
It is kind of impressive though.
The anti-pair.
Oh.
I just tighten these nuts here. Always be careful not to short your car battery. Now I connected these cables to the battery and all I want to do is to pass them under here. If I can just pass these cables under the table here.
Yeah, I know that hurt, bro.
Always finish your wiring before connecting to your power supply. Now instead I'm going to use my power limited supply up here that will drive this pump that's made of this DC brushed motor here. And it's going to run fluid into the cylinder back here that will move it around. Now I enable the power supply.
Oh. Oh, did he hit his face on the... Oh my god, bro.
I'm done growing my Movember.
Bro, what is that mustache, bro?
My mustache made me look like a few people. One of them scared me every morning.
Bro, his the fuck was that? Bro, his is more thicker than mine. See, look, you see that?
The funny thing is that we Iranians fought this guy for 8.5 years, and now I'm him.
Oh, he's Iranian?
The second guy that I look like is actually okay. I want to break free! I should remove this mustache before I die from some ST falls out. I assume they use something like a taser that zaps the hair dead, and for that purpose, I'm gonna use my homemade taser.
Bro, no,
Okay,
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Here, I'd like to thank all women for going through so much pain to
Is he
make themselves
crying?
more appealing to us, and I want to say it's not necessary. Some of us may like you for your looks, but at the end of the day, it's your health and attitude that makes us love you, and it's much less. Try that. I have my lighter fuel here and my fire extinguisher in case anything goes wrong.
Bro, this man is crazy.
Dab of this on my mustache, and I'm ready to go.
Don't do it, bro. Oh my god.
This is a air horn. Make yourself familiar with your tools.
Really?
Let's charge the car battery with these. Now I have to wait till... Remember, to charge the battery with another, you have to connect the positive to positive and negative to negative. Otherwise, you'll short the battery.
But here's the thing, like, he's very smart, but at the same time, he messes up.
Always make sure the wire gauge can handle the high current. Here that acts like a trigger. So here we go.
Ooh.
Well, it's always wise to aim away from yourself. So let's try again. Put the bullet in. Wow! Let's try
That's
it a couple
impressive.
more times. Some waveforms. I connected the probe to my output lines, connected my circuit to this power bar, and now I will turn the power bar on.
Bro.
My fuse just blew up. Something I realized the hard way is that the ground of the probe is actually shorted to the earth of the power plug through the scope. So what? We are safe now. As you can see on the scope, the output voltage is around 170 volts. Now I like to use my 100 ohm resistor and connect it to the output to see how the waveform changes.
Oh.
A quick calculation shows having 170 volts across 100 ohm generates 300 watts of power. It's like having a 300 watt lamp between your fingers. It burns your skin very quickly. Now I use pliers to hold the resistor. See, the output voltage drops, with very small ripples because there is a lot of filtering.
And they see, imagine if he hold that on, if he held that on longer.
The ceramic cortex, it's almost finished now. Just need another piece of wire. When doing something else, always put the iron down. Okay, let's power it up and see what happens.
It was hot or something?
Oh, what did I do?
He hit his head again.
What the f did you do?
I'm fine, thanks.
Idiot.
What? Every battery has a positive and a negative contact. Never connect them backward.
This is a wife or
and
something?
if your circuit starts smoking, unplug it quickly before anything else. I can even play music from it.
Oh shit.
Always turn the soldering iron off after you're done with it.
That's supposed to be like a homemade tube, homemade electric tube,
Kind
bro.
of works. It's a little bit weak though. Nothing that a strong drill battery can take care of. This baby is 12 volts compared to the two AA's that are 3 volts total. It's gonna give it the oomph that it needs. Okay, let's power it up. I better do this one quickly. Never do stupid that you will regret for the rest of your life. It's
Yeah, that probably wasn't smart at all, man.
Circuit. Let's turn it on.
scoot it
A
out of the way.
polarized capacitor mounted backwards is always a big no-no. Effective current. Everyone has access to the AC voltage, which is the 120 volt AC CD power line. To measure the current through my body, I connect my current meter to the AC line and hold the probe on one side and only touch one of the AC lines.
See?
Well, that was a pretty bad idea. I couldn't keep steady enough to read the stupid meter. And I could have died. See, the thing is that the current meter is like a short circuit and it's not gonna isolate your body against high voltage. Well, rather than checking my own body capacitance, let's start with a real capacitor. At least real capacitors can't get electrocuted.
Bro.
Well, using 120 volt AC is a pretty bad idea. Don't mess with AC power. Video. Now this string is one that I couldn't fix with the lighter sparker and doesn't turn on either. Let's try the taser now.
Okay. Oh, I saw it.
You should know better not to get too close to high voltage. Let me zap this one.
The electricity jumped through to his hand.
There is no easy way to use this damn taser. Don't hurt yourselves. If you really want to know what electricity pain feels like, then take a 9 volt or less battery and put it on your tongue and you'll know. As I mentioned in my other video, a power supply like this one that can generate 70 amps doesn't necessarily hurt you at all if the voltage is set very low. Observe. No!
Bro, he put it back on his tongue, man.
Help set this to 25 volt and increase the frequency of electricity. I shock my ass sitting on these live wires. Always clean up the lab, otherwise something will bite you in the ass.
Ooh.
Okay, finally, let's power it up.
Bruh. Bro, like, how is he doing all this? Like,
the LED lights can be very intense and directional, so don't look into them directly as it may hurt.
what? That's it? Bro, I don't think he didn't even finish the video yet. Well, anyway, that's the video. Bro, this is crazy, man. Like, I think he's an electrician, but all these like malfunctions and like difficulties, stuff like that, bro. I don't even know what to say about that, but it was funny at the same time. Anyway, hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, and you know the rest, and I'll see you guys next time. And I'm going.